May your coffee kick in before reality does. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and I am here with the season finale with my man Jaby. Jaby, tell the people what's going down, fam.
What is up, everybody? If you want to see the entire version of this, hold on, wait, this is the first thing we're recording today, so my brain is like, so you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us, no cuts, no interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKaway, or become a member of my YouTube channel, youtube.com/GetJaby. You can get the whole thing, no compromises, no cuts. But you will need your Netflix subscription so you can open up the episode in an adjacent window to our reaction, and we'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync. It'll be like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet.
Yo, it's gonna be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you didn't get any of that, don't worry about it. There'll be a link in the description. But before we get started, go ahead and give me that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what I'm giving you. All right, let's get started.
I named him Alfred. Don't you think he looks like an Alfred?
Boy, actually got some color in his face and some...
Don't you think you should let him go? Pretty sure Alfred doesn't want to be trapped in a prison like that.
Yeah, he does.
How will I watch him grow then?
Sometimes we have to let things go because we can't keep them forever.
All right. So now we know the origin of that.
I live with you and Daddy forever.
Somebody in the comments has said, it's a bug in the programming. Get it?
Ah.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty good. Right back to the serious face. Man. That just it still feels like the Arctic, right? Or something.
Wake up.
What the hell?
Your mother has fooled you. She has fooled all of us.
You think she kept her memories?
And she's the only person who can get us out of here.
Wait, he said us out of here, huh? Are they trapped in there too?
Well, that's what we've been saying,
Yeah.
right?
Like,
This dude.
He swim across? I guess so. He's drier than a mug. Oh, they got a boat.
They look like a photograph from the 1800s.
Yeah.
It's just like not happy at all.
do you remember how you boarded this ship?
Of course I do.
That's when it hits you.
I thought this was just about me, but it's not. It's about all of us.
Oh, everybody had it on him too, huh?
Your husband, is he working for your father?
I think he's trying to get us all out of here.
Oh, that's the music.
Okay. I was like, is somebody hyperventilating? I'm the only one a little nervous that he's gonna accidentally touch those crystals.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
It's time for you to remember.
Oh, now we know for sure that's a simulation.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I remember before waking up on board the Kerberos is finding the envelope in front of my door. I think my brother sent it, and this was in it.
Where are you going, lady?
I mean, you have to realize everybody else, that's gotta sound like Charlie Brown's
Crazy talk?
teacher talking.
There is nowhere to go. The ship isn't real. The ocean out there, it isn't real. It doesn't make any sense.
Look around you. Does that make sense?
I was just about to say, like, just look outside.
Where did it go? You think it's in there?
That's not how that works.
How do we get to the mental hospital?
You're probably in it.
Yeah.
I look at this and I don't feel anything.
You don't remember being married. If all this is an illusion, could his memory be one as well?
Great question.
Oh.
Good question. Finally.
Kind of imitation of the brain, and the different areas are connected to each other.
She'd be David Carradining everything.
She just be knowing all the secret passages. I need to have her game with me.
Kung Fu Strike. What?
Oh no, he's like, what manner of technology is this? Man, one of them things gonna get him. Another magic widget.
What the hell?
The purpose isn't to question it, it's just to accept it. It's like
Steampunk hacking.
yeah.
Whoa, it's getting faster. Dumb bitch. Should have followed Galadriel.
Even if we delete memories in this simulation, our senses are still reacting to the same triggers. Your mind might not remember what happened in that room, but your body does.
It's kind of breaking my head a little bit. Hey.
Red pill, blue pill.
This may hurt.
My man taking this like a champ.
I always wonder how they do that in movies with the needle.
You know this isn't right.
Oh, they made him catch the L?
You have to let him go.
I can't. Let's get this ever happened. It's the only way for us to be together.
What happened?
I don't know, man. She sound real cult-ish right now. The little boy got some chops now in the later episodes.
You're lying. That's not my memory. You planted that in my brain.
Oh, I think I'm getting it now.
One evening she came to me and said, if it's true what Plato argues, then how do we know if anything is real? How do we know that the actual reality isn't outside the life we're living?
It's a good question.
She thought about it for a moment, and then she answered, but then it's the world God is living in that's real. And we are just his doll's house.
Wow.
Dang.
And again, who created God?
Yep.
Doesn't it go on endlessly?
I asked that question as a kid too.
In a way, this here is a doll's house.
You're lying.
That's what your father wants you to believe. But there is a way out of here, and your mother has the key.
Oh.
And losing.
He hacked into the mainframe. I think he's trying to change the architecture of the simulation.
We'll be trapped in here forever. Find her. Get the key.
Yes, sir.
Gramps has still not properly explained why that prison was made for the kid.
Yeah, I mean, that's
My-
I don't want to do it.
Oh, what?
wow.
Oh, what? Oh, well, if she wasn't dead before.
Wow.
Oh, what? What the hell? Who's in the prison there, though?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. She's being dusted?
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Oh. Surprise. Surprise, mother sucker.
Hey. Why y'all staring at it? You could go back.
He's not doing this for you. He's doing it for her. If he had to choose between you and your mother, he'd always choose her.
Oh, a horrible grandfather.
Our memories, they are all connected.
How's your father doing this? How did he get into our minds?
Another good question.
But
You'll
I do know that
volunteer?
my father did something to my memory in that building.
We got 19 minutes of show left, dude. I don't think we're gonna get any answers.
Well, no, we're gonna get a cliffhanger and a come on in for season 2.
This is crazy.
What is crazy is that you still haven't figured out what this is all about.
The key. This simulation has been corrupted. It's all falling apart.
Give me what I want.
What's the bargaining chip? What? You just like that?
Took me light, Captain.
Why did you?
He knows what you did to him.
What did I do to you?
I was about to say you don't know what you did to him.
Why can't I remember?
You're still not asking the right question.
Stop! I am your daughter. And what kind of a father would ever do this?
That's got to be a trip, dude.
You are the creator.
You're lying. That's not true.
You created this. You and your husband. This is your design.
Well, that explains why the husband knows how to do all the programming.
They're all trapped in this loop because of you. I will leave this godforsaken place now. And for you, it's time to forget again.
So
He's gonna
black makes
pop
you
his
forget,
grandfather.
and white makes you remember.
I didn't create this. I didn't create this!
Oh, never mind.
Don't be afraid. You'll forget this ever happened. I'll make sure you stay in here forever.
Damn.
Time to wake up.
That didn't work.
Why is it not working?
He changed the code.
Simulation.
You don't look very impressed.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Damn.
So at the end of all things, you just go back to Jesus Cristo.
Oh, the ring is the key to get out now.
It didn't start all over again. This is the first simulation we ever created. It's our home, away from home.
This is like some Inception type stuff.
Why am I here?
This time the syringe didn't bring you back and make you forget. It brought you here.
Okay.
I switched objects. The pyramid your father has. It's useless. That is the key.
That's got a ring slot. There you go. Pop the ring in, baby.
Your wedding ring
Let's unjack.
holds the exit code now. This time, you will get out of here. Your brother, he took over the whole program whilst you were in here.
New big bad, huh?
I thought my father was controlling me.
He's just as stuck in here as everyone else. I don't know how fast your brother's gonna figure out what I've done. But you have to leave now.
Come on.
You have to wake up, or everything will be lost.
I got a lot of questions before I pop this ring in the thing.
I love how it's a ring of commitment too, you know.
You'll be there when I wake up.
Always.
What? How?
I'll always be there.
I think she asked will you be there when I wake up. And season 2. Yeah, we knew they were gonna do it like that.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay. We got 5 minutes of show left.
Wait a minute. Welcome to the real world. Or are they in space?
It looks like it. She's got a tattoo, a triangle on her neck. What? Oh no, this is deep space.
And that's just one pod. Look at all the other pods. Wow. The Prometheus. May your coffee kick in before reality does. 1423. Wow. 2099.
Wow. So is the sequel series going to be called 2099?
Probably. Yes, this was
my God.
$18.99. Hello, sister. That was an interesting aha moment.
I thought it was cool. I think that there's a lot of lingering unnecessarily to like get the runtime of the show for some odd reason, but overall I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool.
You know what it is? We've had so many of these reality breaking shows that I hate that I don't get the oh my gosh feeling anymore. I hate that, and I want to have that. But when the reveal came, I was like, okay, we've been kind of chipping away at the wins regarding like doing the time stamping to the music and the technology and all that other stuff. So I think we've been like gradually, well, for me, I can only speak for myself. I've been gradually preparing for, I guess, like this type of ending. Now, if you would ask me, did I know it was going to end exactly like this? No, I didn't see it like this. Not in this manner. But when it got here, I wasn't like blown away. Does that make sense?
I get you. Yeah. No, I mean, the thing is, we've grown up with this stuff, basically. I mean, Matrix came out in 1999, and at the same time, we had a whole host of other movies that were dealing with that particular topic, including Dark City and 13th Floor and all that stuff. There's one other one I'm forgetting, but like we've been talking about this in cinema for a while. Yeah. But I don't know that we've gotten a show on this kind of level before. The spectacle of it all, I'm actually quite impressed by it. Like I have to force myself to be though, if that makes any sense. Okay. It's like I'm watching it going, you need to be aware of how cool this is. Because like we didn't get television like this 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Like this is like cutting edge shit. And the producers ask Netflix, like, yo, what's our budget? Netflix is like, yep.
No, I feel you. I think the closest thing we had when I was a kid was like maybe like Quantum Leap, right? The next other movie that I can think of where I feel the same way is the very first time I watched Donnie Darko. And Donnie Darko is just really out there. It's really, really out there in case you haven't seen it. It's dealing with these interesting concepts of time travel and wormholes and all this other stuff. And when you leave the theater, there wasn't anybody I know that saw Donnie Darko the first time was like, oh my God, I get it. Everybody was like, well, that just looked really cool. And I know I saw some really cool things happening. And you just kind of left it like that. Nobody wanted to be like, but maybe it was a little bit over my head. Kind of felt like this while we're going through the journey. And then when we get to the payoff, it's like, okay, well, now my head is like, they're probably time travel. I mean, they're probably travelers.
You called it earlier. It's Vanilla Sky.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we've kind of seen a little bit of this before, but it is still cool. The concepts of how everything was done. It was a little Vanilla Sky, a little interesting Donnie Darko coming in there. We've got some Truman Show. We got a little touch of some Matrix stuff going on. It's like, it's a lot of other small little pieces that are making this whole stew of TV.
We never got that moment of like, I don't need to dodge bullets anymore, like, because like at the end of the Matrix, Neo just puts his hand up and the bullets stop. Right. And it's this moment of like conquering the system. And I kind of wanted to see her do that because like in this last episode or two, it didn't feel like she was quite as active. It was more like things were happening for her. Right. And I wanted to see her kind of break the system. Like something should have happened where she's so smart, so intelligent that she starts manipulating shit herself. Mm-hmm. The setup I was talking about in Inception is with Elliot Page, formerly known as Ellen Page. I apologize for dead naming. I know that bothers some of you, but anyway, she is like a designer of these realities, right? Yeah. The architects. And that never really comes back up. Like when shit hits the fan and the train is going through the city, it's like all bets are off. Right. So now you can architect the shit out of this place and it doesn't matter anymore. but they never went there. Right. And so I wanted a moment like that here where, shit just kind of goes crazy. It was craziness happening around them as opposed to her actually doing something that feels like it's, she is active and making stuff happen. Right. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But maybe that's to come in the coming season. Maybe this is just a setup. It's chapter 1. Yeah, I mean, and it also makes you wonder, are we going to visit this world again? Like now that she knows, kind of like how Neo was aware, and then he can go back into the Matrix and maybe, do what you're saying, maybe do some manipulation now that you're awake per se. Yeah. Or is this going to do its whole other thing in the
2099, where the big bad is her brother, who's probably controlling the pods for who knows what reason. I don't know. Like I wonder, like, which world are we going to be living in?
It raises a lot of questions, though. It's like, okay, so all of these people have these memories that are based in the late 1800s, but they are actually from the future, 2099. Why? Is it a game? Is it like why did it have to be set in 1899 as opposed to the era that they're from?
Right.
I mean, it's good shock value in terms of like, oh, whoa, like they're not in the 1800s, they're in the future.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's a cool reveal, I suppose, but now I've just got so many questions of like, why that era? Yeah. And if it comes down to this was all just a simulation, all those memories were supplied to them just for amusement or entertainment, I think I'm gonna be pissed. It's a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I think it's probably like the Vanilla Sky thing. The programming also went wrong. Something went wrong, and then maybe it was supposed to be like, because they were on a cruise ship in a sense. I mean, not the most best cruise ship, especially if you're living in the gallows. I mean, in the belly of the ship, but maybe it was supposed to be like a vacation kind of thing. You're on this cruise where you're literally cruising through space, wherever the destination is going to be. There were some bombs that weren't exploded for me. One is what's her name? Oh my gosh, Tove, like the pregnancy. Okay, it's like I feel like the baby was a bomb in a sense that didn't explode. You know, I'm like, why? Yeah. Where's the importance of that? The other one is the girl that was the madam, the pimp, and she caught the digital COVID. And nothing really happened. So I was like, okay, I kind of wanted something like that to maybe explain a little bit. Like the brother.
Well, the thing with her catching the whatever that is, the disease of the crystals.
Yeah.
That was just to help us know why they definitely shouldn't touch that shit. Us for the audience.
Okay.
Like it did its job.
Okay.
The point is to let you know no one should be touching this because that's bad.
Right.
It was clearly messing her up. That was fine. But you're right. The baby, it's like a little Chekhov's gun. It's like that never went anywhere.
Yeah, that's the term I was looking for, the Chekhov's gun. It was like, okay, I thought that was, I don't know. I didn't know whether they were going to do it, but I was like, it's very rare that a writer will write something that big and obvious and not have some kind of payoff for it. So, but there's always the next season, because maybe she has to jump back in to 1899 again to free everybody so that they can rise against her brother.
Well, you're basically dealing with Westworld here. In a way.
Okay.
You know, I can think of a million places I'd rather be than the Old West or on a cruise in 1899.
Well, let me tell you, when it comes to black folks, we ain't trying to time travel for shit, because it's not too many spots in the past that we just can be like, that's the spot. Yeah, and then I'd be really mad at my time traveling vacation host, because I'm like, yo, you put me in a spot where, horrible things happen and assaults happen. I'm like, that wasn't in the brochure. I'm referencing that horrible scene that happened. So it's like somebody need to get their ass whooped. I was supposed to be in first class.
Oh, you're talking about the grape.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, this wasn't the package I bought. Somebody needs to beat down for that. Me and the brother, we'd have to talk.
To me, it just might all just be entertainment, because like why would they? How can anything relevant have happened in 1899 for these people unless the 1800s they went into a pod of some kind and just were like in a cryosleep for 200 years or something like that, or in the 70s or something. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, they have these memories that were supposed to be important to us because we're getting backstory on like, oh, how did she get pregnant? What happened to her? Who did she kill? Oh, what happened with this Chinese lady? Why is she pretending to be Japanese? What happened with the gay dudes over there?
Yeah.
What's going on with the captain? Like, what with his family? And then, of course, Galadriel. It's like, and then Dwayne.
Jerome.
Yeah, like, we're getting all this backstory. I'm like, at the end of it, I go, but why? Yeah. Why are we getting all this backstory? Because if they're set far in the future, I can't see how that's relevant. That's what's bothering me right now. But maybe it'll all like tie up together in a very neat bow tie in season 2, and it'll make them a lot more sense. Not just feel like it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
They did a good job of building the mystery. I thought it was kind of cool. I just getting a little fatigued by the last episode. This episode, I was like, okay, pop the key in the fucking pyramid, please, and turn it. Like, why are you lingering so much? Like, I get it. And then you were just like horribly unimpressed.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that y'all got a chance to see that look on my face, because I want to be wowed. Who doesn't want their mind blown? And it was just like, oh, okay. It's just one of those. I always feel like I've seen that. I'm like, I feel like I've seen this before.
I kind of wanted to see the kid like do something. I wanted to see him be active. Like, he sees that this is just like, he doesn't like how his mom's being treated, and he does something. Like, he's got the power to like fall off the ship and come right back. Yeah. He can portal through this entire ship. Why isn't that being leveraged?
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you. It's like it's another unboomed bomb. Overall, I think they've got a hit. hit. It's been, like I said, it's been holding #1 for a minute, so that should probably give, you know, the Sin and Netflix a reason to continue with season 2. Hopefully close it out. Yeah, I mean, it was an experience. I'll say that.
I'm still really impressed by those visual effects, though, especially towards the end when the ship was like coming apart and stuff. And it was like, I mean, I was just like, whoa, we're so spoiled now.
You're right. No, you are absolutely right about that. Yes.
You know, because I remember watching like 24, and then Jack Bauer was trying to like chase someone, and the guy fell off the building. And you see him fall, and then like kersplat, but it's like the most low budget kersplat because it's TV. You know what I mean? Like it just didn't look good.
Yeah.
Everything just has this sort of jump the shark look to it. You know what I mean? This is so cool that we get this. This is a double-edged sword because it's cool that we get it, but also at the same time, everything is this cool now. But especially with Netflix. Netflix just throws money at shit, like make it awesome. And then Amazon throws $1 billion at Lord of the Rings. I'm like, God damn, that shit look great.
Hey, well, I think that's a good place we can kind of close this out. Yo, let us know what we got right, what you got wrong, what we got wrong, what we missed, and just your overall. You happy? Were you pleased? Did it meet your expectations? And of course, you know, if you want to see a full, longer, more fleshed out version of this episode, Jaby, let the people know how they can do that.
You can catch us at patreon.com/JabyKaway or go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/GetJaby, where you can watch the whole thing, uncompromised, no cuts, no interruptions, but you will need your own Netflix subscription.
Yeah, if you didn't catch all that, don't worry, there'll be a link in the description. Click on it, and there's additional content on that Patreon as well. It's really well done. Hey, if you want to support the channel and say thank you, yo, go check out a sticker. You know, it's a cool little energy exchange. You get a cool sticker, maybe a shirt, maybe a mug.
Buy some stickers, bitches.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscription button, give us those thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. With that being said, we will catch you on the next project.